All right. Hey, everybody. How's it going? Got a little update here. Some unfortunate news. Long story short, I accidentally deleted my Bloodborne file. So that sucks. Okay, here's the story. I get into my hotel room this week, and if you've seen my community post, I bought a copy of Sega Genesis Classics. I bought it because I read an article saying it's going to go up in value soon. I can't remember the reasoning why, but I've wanted to buy it for a while. I like a lot of those old Sega Genesis games, and I thought some of them would be really good for Let's Plays. Games that aren't epically long, like the games I'm usually playing, like the From Software games and The Witness and all this stuff. Uh, Games like Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Shinobi 3, old school games that I can play through and beat in one sitting. I thought those would be good. So I go to I get my PS4 set up in the hotel room. I I don't like the buttons on the PS4. I hit the power button instead of eject. I think this is what did it. I hit the power button instead of eject to eject the Bloodborne disc so I could put Sega Genesis Classics in. And so the console starts shutting off. Well, I'm an idiot, and I'm not an idiot, but I'm like, well, let's just hit the eject button. Let's see if it ejects for me. It doesn't. So now, once I get the console turned back on, the game won't eject. It won't eject from the button on the front of the console, and it won't eject from hitting options on the Bloodborne icon and hitting remove disk. It just doesn't eject. So I'm going online searching. Apparently, this is a common issue, happens for a variety of reasons. One of the solutions that I found, I think on the PlayStation 4 website, like the Sony website, was to reinitialize your console because that resets the disk drive. So, for those of you who don't know, reinitializing your console like resets it to factory settings basically. It deletes everything. So I think, oh, I'll do that at the end of the night after I've recorded my Bloodborne episodes for the day and uploaded them. That way the files can get deleted because they'll be on YouTube. No big deal. I can always just re-download the Bloodborne updates. No big deal. So it's the end of the night. I hit initialize. I lay down in bed. Lights are off. I'm like, life is good. Wait a minute. My save file. I don't have any cloud storage set up. I just deleted my file. That's what it is. These things happen, right? So, I've put 40 or 50 hours into the game. I'm only playing once a week right now because I'm living in my car and only playing when I get a hotel room once a week. So my plan is to rebuild the file. It's not going to be that much work to rebuild it. I have the game experience now. I have all of my Let's Play videos to reference so that I can get the exact character, the exact build, the exact items, the exact stats, everything. It's the same weapon, all the same upgrade levels. I'm going to redo the whole entire file and get it identical or as close as possible, and then I'm going to continue it. But that's going to take time. I'm going to wait until I start renting a place, which will probably be soon, probably within the next few weeks. And then I'll get to work on that. Hopefully, it won't take too long, and then that Let's Play will get back on track. I'm not just going to abandon it. But yeah. So next weekend, my plan is to do some Sega Genesis Classics stuff. I'll do a run through of Sonic 2. I'll do a run through of Shinobi 3. There's lots of other games on there that I'm not good enough yet to beat in one sitting, like Gunstar Heroes. I've never played Shinobi 2. That could be fun. Golden Axe 2 and 3 could be fun. Streets of Rage 2 and 3 could be fun. It'd be fun for some of these to, I know I always talk about I don't like doing this, but it might be fun for an old school game like Streets of Rage 2 to just go watch some tutorials and figure out how to get really good at the game so that I can beat it on hard difficulty or something. So so that's that. That's my plan. I have another game that I've set myself up to be able to record Let's Play episodes during the week while I'm in my car, and it's going to be a fun game. I'm pretty excited about that. Um, but I got to start figuring out, like, kind of pre-planning in my head or perhaps even on paper things to talk about because some of the, like, when I'm playing a From Software game, there's a lot of action for me to commentate on, and there's a lot of lore within the game for me to commentate on there's not a lot of downtime. Even when there is a little bit of downtime, I don't really have the brain power to be talking about like all these side subjects. Like I tried it a lot in Dark Souls 3 and it really was hurting my ability to play the game well. But some of these games like Sonic the Hedgehog 2, I'm not the greatest Sonic player ever, but I can kind of play that like the back of my hand. I can be talking about other subjects while I play that. So I gotta pre-plan and think about stuff to talk about. Anyway, I'm kind of rambling now, but that's what's in my head. I deleted my Bloodborne save file. Sorry for anybody who is looking forward to seeing me progress in that game. It's gonna take a little bit longer, and that's what I got. So thanks. Hope you're doing well. Peace out.